All right, sixth grade. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Lacey is saying good morning for the last time of the school year of 2019 to 2020. Oh, look, she's waving to you all. Her paws are
At
moving.
the end of the lesson, can we just look at the dog for a little bit longer?
Sure. Okay, go back on mute, okay? I'll let you look at her when we're done, okay?
I like the dog.
Okay. All right, here she is. She's waving hi. So I'll let her stay on for a few minutes while I greet you all. Good morning to the following 23 folks that decided to show up. Reminder cameras must be on. Gilberto, Jaden, and Mikel. Good morning to Anaya. Good morning to Mariah. Good morning to Aliani. Good morning to Allison P. Good morning to Amanda. Good morning, Anthony R. Good morning, Ariana. Good morning, Byron. Good morning, Ibrahima. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Gilberto. Good morning, Hector. Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, Jaden Smith. Good morning, Janaea. Good morning, Jency. Good morning, Mercedes. Good morning, Munir. Good morning, Nathan. Good morning, Mikel. And good morning, Taris. And Isaiah just is joining us now. We're going to get started, but before we get started, I want to make myself real clear and transparent about a few things. So first of all, I want to commend you and I want to thank you for showing up. I want to thank you for showing up during this hard time of the last 3 months with COVID, as we've been teaching you remotely online. It was all of our first experiences. I've never taught online before. You've never had teachers teach you online before. And I just want to commend you all for putting in the work, for showing up, for doing what you need to do, and for asking for help when needed. It really means a lot to me. I want you to take away a few things for this year. As you begin your summer, some of you might have to attend summer academy. Some of you might have to attend summer academy because maybe you just need some more review. Or based on your iReady assessment, we'll make that determination. But whatever it is, whether you have to attend or not, I want you to remember that the sky's the limit, that you are capable of doing anything and everything that you put your mind to, your mind, your heart, your soul to. The sky is the limit. As Jeremy Anderson says, you might not think now, but hard work does pay off, because in the end, you're going to be very successful. You're going to be successful like myself or some other people in your family or people that you know. You put the work in now because later on it pays off, and you're going to make yourself proud. You're going to make your parents and family and guardians proud of you. So never give up and always ask for help when you need it. With that said, a few reminders before I get started. Today at 5 o'clock is the deadline to submit any missing work or today's work. I am not accepting any work past 5 o'clock. That means you email me at 5:01. Sorry. 5 o'clock's the deadline. I already had the 8 o'clock class pretty much submit me all their work that they owed me or whatever they needed to give me already. So I encourage you that when you finish this class, this week's packet gets submitted immediately. That means Google Classroom, all your exit tickets and assessments, they must be done before 5. I will be closing them out. I already started to close out all of April. You can no longer complete those. And I closed out most of May already. If you try to do them, I'm sorry, I cannot reopen them up. My grades are already in the grade book, and I'm not going to create more emails. I get thousands of emails a day with work, exit tickets, students reaching out, and I reply to each and every single email. So if you have a problem about that, you can privately speak to me after the class and call me up. So without further ado, Lacey, you're going to sit right here. Mommy's going to get started. Oh, if anyone is caught writing on the screen, I already know who did it 2 days ago. There's going to be consequences because I already figured out who did it the other day. So I'm going to assign 6 students to come off mute. And those are the 6 students that I'm going to write, that are going to be reading for me for today. So if I call your name, you're going to start reading. So this is the order it's going to be. Remember your order. Erica, unmute yourself. You're reading the first page, Erica. Mariah, unmute yourself. You got page 2. Let me get a boy. Monir, unmute yourself. You got page 3. Remember your page number because I'm not going to remember. Amanda, you got page 4. Byron, you got page 5. Hector, you're going to do for me when we get there. Page 6, Hector. The exit ticket page, I'm going to have Mariana, unmute yourself. You're going to do question 1. Ibrahima, unmute yourself. You got the exit ticket, question 2. So those are the only students that are unmuted. I just gave you privileges. The rest of you, that's it. All right, we're going to get started now.
No, I'm not.
Whoa. All right, Amanda, we're on record now. Here we go.
It's 2 exit tickets, so which one?
So you're going to do the exit ticket, which is going to be on page 8. You're going to do number 2 when your time comes, sir. Good asking.
Okay, thank you.
All right, now let's get started. No interruptions now. I want to do this because you guys got work that you have to submit. Okay, no missing work, no work past 5 o'clock. I'm telling you now, you have all day. I'm only taking about 45 minutes of your time today. And the reminders are all written in Google Classroom. I posted them at 7:18 this morning, so go back and reference those. All right. We're gonna review adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers of rational numbers. Let's go to problem 1. Just because of time, it's already 11:10. I wanna respect your time. All right, problem 1, who's reading it? Let's go.
Mr. Blau has some money in his wallet. He pays the babysitter $12 an hour for 4 hours of babysitting. His wife gives him $10. He puts the money in his wallet. By how much does the amount in his wallet change?
All right, Erica, how much is he paying the babysitter per hour?
$12.
So he's paying per hour. Per hour is the same thing as a unit rate. So every hour that the babysitter that Mr. and Mrs. Blau hired, they get $12 per hour. So per hour means each, every, unit rate. That's how much the babysitter is getting paid. Babysitter. Now, the babysitter gets paid $12 an hour. Erica, how many hours of work is she or he working for?
4 hours.
So what am I going to do with the 12 and the 4? Am I going to add or multiply?
Multiply.
Good. So when I multiply 12 times 4, Erica, what do I get? How much money?
48.
So $48 is the cost that Mr. Blau pays the babysitter. That's that part. That's the first part we're writing down. Now, the next part, Erica. So that $48, is that going to be a positive amount of money, or is that going to be a negative amount of money if he pays the babysitter that? Think about it. What do you think?
Positive.
Okay, it's going to be positive or negative because he's paying it. So is he gaining it or losing the money?
Losing it.
Right, so he's losing the money, so it's actually a negative $48, right? Because he has to pay for the babysitter because you don't work for free. So negative $48. And now his wife, Mrs. Blau, gives him $10. So does he earn money or does he lose the money?
Earns.
Right, he earns $10. And we're going to write money from Mrs. Blau. Right? That's the money his wife gave him to, hey, honey, I want to help you out. He has $10 towards the babysitter bill. Right? So now, how much money is in the wallet? Negative 48 plus positive 10 is how much money, kiddo?
Negative 30.
Negative 38.
Good. So we're not done yet because that negative, well, this should only be Erica talking right now. You're supposed to be off and mute if I asked you to read, but thank you, Hector, you're right. So now, Erica, it says, by how much does the amount in his wallet change? Can you complete that sentence with the answer now? Answer. The amount? Listen, mute yourself because you can't handle it right now. The amount How much does the amount in his wallet change? The amount in Mr. Blau's wallet changes, as Erica said, by negative, we're gonna do it like this, by negative $38. Easy said, done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say. Good job, Erica. Once you answer your question, you go back on mute, okay? That way it's less noise in the background. Okay. Take another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If you have a cell phone, I would take a screenshot because I am going to change it and I'm not writing it back again. So if you have a phone or a tablet or something, just take a picture. Or if you hold Command, Shift, and 4, if you have a Mac, you could take a picture of the image. Okay, I'm going to move it now. 3, 2, 1. Let me go to the eraser button. Make sure if I annotate in colors, you do it too. All right, problem 2. Who's my reader on that page? Who's reading problem 2? If you're not going to answer question 2, I'm just going to pick a person to read it. Amanda, read question 2 because the person that's supposed to read it is not reading it.
Oh, I have to do number 4.
Oh, okay, well, just do number 2.
Oh, man.
All right, do 2 and 4. You get 2.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, read it, okay.
Yeah, read it.
Working together, 6 friends pick 14 and 2/5 pound of pecans at a pecan farm. They divide the pecans equally among themselves. How many pounds does each friend get?
All right, Amanda, we have fractions here. We want to turn the fractions into decimals. What operation is a fraction, Amanda?
Division.
So divide 2 by 4, and what do you get?
2 by 4. 2.
Look on the screen. Look at my screen. I wrote it in purple.
0.40.
0.40 is 2/5 as a decimal. Now, 14 and 2/5 now. Okay, I can't really write it the way I typed it up on this, but 14 and then 2 is the numerator, 5 is the denominator, is converted to 14.40. Now, Amanda, how many friends are we dividing the pecans to? A pecan is a type of nut. So how many friends are sharing this 14.40?
6.
6. So what operation are we going to do? We want to figure out how much. Yes, good girl. Operation. We're going to divide. We're going to use division. We're going to divide 14.40 divided by 6 to arrive at, the amount, write this down, of pecans that each, friend? Each friend receives instead of saying gets. So now, we're gonna physically do the math. We're gonna divide using our calculator because in 7th grade math, it's all calculator. You show all your thinking like this, but you're punching your work in the calculator, in the calculadora. So answer.
Yay.
Amanda, 14.40 divided by 6, kiddo, is how much?
2.40.
Excellent. So now we get 2.40. So 2.40. Now we're going to say, because it says how much does each person get? Each friend will receive, that sounds better, 2.40, or what is 0.40 as a fraction? Look in the purple. 0.40 is what as a fraction? Look at the purple.
14 and, oh wait, 240?
Yeah, 2/5 is what is as a decimal? 0.40, right? So 0.40
Yeah.
is 2/5. So each friend will receive 2.40 or 2 2/5 pounds of pecans. So that means, Amanda, do we pick A, B, C, or D on this paper?
D.
Huh?
D.
Correct. The correct answer is D as in dog. We're moving on. All right, we're moving on in 3, in 2, in 1. All right. Question 3. Who's reading that one? Listen, who's reading question 3? Hold on a second. I need to see what's going on here. Hector, I saw that your hand was up, Hector Rodriguez. What did you need? Your hand was up. Hector, unmute yourself. Hector, are you supposed to read the next question?
No, I just need to ask you something.
Okay, is it something about the math work or is it something else?
It's something about math.
Okay, is it about what we did though?
No, but it's about the work.
Okay, what is it? Tell me.
Are we gonna receive work next week?
Okay, so I just said that today was the last class. So Monday and Tuesday, you're doing the iReady assessment at 8 o'clock. And if you're late, I will be locking the room. So there will be no work next week, but you are expected to complete the iReady assessment for ELA Monday at 8 o'clock in my class. And on Tuesday is the math assessment. And then you have to complete iReady. So yes, you have iReady to do the assessment and complete iReady. Now we're gonna go back to what we're doing. Miss Mariah, I'm not sure who's reading the next problem, but in case they don't read it, I have you off mute. Who's reading problem 3 now? Who's the reader for that one? Mariah, I guess you can read it because they're not at remembering. Go ahead, Mariah.
Okay. Esther is going to use 6 1/3 yards of material to make 2 dresses. The larger dress requires 3 2/3 yards of material. How much material will Esther have left to use on the smaller dress?
All right, kiddo, let's look at what we got here. So Mariah, refresh your memory. Anytime we have a fraction, we have to convert it to a what?
Decimal.
A fraction is what operation, kiddo?
Multiple.
Division. So what is 1 divided by 3?
0.33.
Huh? Look on the screen. 0.33. Now, Mariah, if 1/3 is 0.33, 2/3 is double that. What's 0.33 doubled? Means add it again.
0.60.
Right. So now the question said that Mariah read that if you have 6 1/3, so 6 1/3, 6 1/3 is equal to 6.3. And this answer of 2/3, which is 0.66, is equal to 3. So 3 2/3 is equal to 3.66. So Mariah, the key word is left. What operation is left? Are we going to add or subtract to find the difference, kiddo? Did I lose you, Mariah?
I said subtract.
I didn't hear. Subtraction. Okay, we're going to actually subtract the decimal form of 6 1/3, which is 6.33, from the decimal form of 3 2/3, which we said was 3.66. To equal the question mark, which is going to represent the amount of material needed for the smaller, yes, I know, fast, for the smaller dress. You'll have those skills one day too. The more you type, the faster you get. Now, Mariah, I want to find the difference, so I'm going to subtract 6.33 from 3.66. Now, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to try annotating with the pink. See how this goes. Minus. It's not letting me. Oops. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Minus. Mariah, can we take 3 from 6?
No, so you have to borrow
Regroup, and what does it become?
a 13.
13. Can I take 2 from 6?
No.
Make it a 13, and then it becomes a 12. And if I regroup from here, I gotta regroup next door, make it 1 less, take from the neighbor. Now we can subtract, Mariah. Help me out. What's the answer?
6, 7.
2 point,
Huh?
2 point what? Good.
2.6.
Excellent. So 2.67 yards is left to use on, good. What answer, honey? What answer?
2.67 yards is left to use on the small.
So let's look at this. Mariah, can it be 1 2/3? Does that make sense to the answer? Can it be choice A?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No. Oh, no, wait, hold on. It's supposed to be as X. How about, is it 3 1/3? We got 2 as the whole number. Does that make sense? Can it be 3 1/3?
No.
No. So now we got 1/3. Go back to your decimal. 1/3 is equal to what as a decimal?
0.33.
And this says 67. So can it be 1/3 as the fraction?
Yeah.
It is? Or is it 2/3, which is 0.66666667?
2/3.
All right. You see what we did there? What we just did, Mariah, and the rest of you, is we used our process elimination skills based on the answer we arrived at. What you got to know is that 0.66 is 2/3, which is also 0.666667. They just rounded that. Well, when I wrote this question, I rounded it to the nearest number. All right. Take the next 10 seconds to write this down. We're going to move on to question 4. All right, let me just grab my question 4 so I can. All right, we're moving on in 3. In 2. Erica, we're good? Okay. I just happened to see you, so I want to make sure you're good. All right, folks. Again, this work is due to me by 5 o'clock today. I'm not accepting it past that. No work on the weekends. I will not take it. The only thing you do on the weekends is iReady. There's no work submission on the weekends because I'm closing every exit ticket out today. I'll be doing that very shortly. Obviously, today's exit ticket will be open until 11:50 something. All right. Question 4. Anaya, can you read? Oh, that was Amanda. Sorry. I almost made somebody else do it for you, Amanda. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, Katie, what do you got?
Mikkel ate 1/3 of a pizza and Leanne ate 1/5 of the pizza. How much pizza did they eat in all? Hint, find the LCD.
So, do you know what the LCD is, Amanda?
No.
The least common
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
or the least common multiple. So here's what we got to do first. We got to find the least common multiples. Remember, we skip count 2, 4,
Yes.
6, 8, 5, 10, 15, like that. So you're going to find the LCM of 3 and 5. So give me the LCM of 3. 3, skip count.
6, 9, 12, 15,
Stop
18,
there.
and 22.
Good. Perfect. Do 5. Give me the first 1, 2, 3. Give me the first 5 multiples of 5.
5, 10, 15, 20, and 25.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we got to do
25.
okay, what is the LCM, Amanda? The LCM of 3 and 5 is what?
15.
15. Now write that down. All right. Now, Amanda, the key word is in all. What operation is in all?
Adding.
Adding, addition, perfect.
Yes.
Addition. Now, here's the trick part. We have to convert the denominators to be the same. Amanda, what are the denominators? 3 and what?
3 and 15.
Really? It says 1/3 and 1/5.
Oh, 3 and 1/5.
There we go. Okay, so here's what's going to happen now on the bottom of my paper. I'm going to make a line. Oh, wait, I don't want that. I just want to draw. Hold on, let me hit stop here. I am going to do something cool. I'm going to make like a T-chart here to the best that I can. Now, I want to talk about Nikel over here. So Nikel ate 1/3 of pizza. I don't want to keep using red. That's like boring. Let's do some purple. Let's jazz it up here. Nikel. So we have 1/3. We know that the GCF is 15. So how do I go from 3 to 15? What do I do to go from 3 to 15? I'm finding the LCM or LCD, the least common denominator. Multiply by what?
Multiply by 5. What? Like multiply. Wait, what? Oh, multiply by 5.
Good. So if I do that to the denominator, do that to the numerator. So now your new equivalent ratio fraction is 5/15 because 5 divided by 5 is 1 and 15 divided by 5 is 3, or 1 times 5 is 5 and 3 times 5 is 15 for Nikel. That's her new fraction. Let's go do the same exact thing for Leanne. Let's look at Leanne. Don't bark now. Now's not the time. No. Leanne. Leanne, the same thing, Amanda. We're at 1 and we're at 5. We want to get to 15. How do I go from 5 to 15? What do I do?
Multiply by 3.
Good. If I do that on the denominator, I do that on
The numerator. I mean,
yeah.
numerator, yeah.
Now we get 3/15 is the same as 1/5 because 3 divided by 3 is 1 and 15 divided by 3 is 5, or 1 times 3 is 3 and 5 times 3 is 15. Now we're going to physically add the new fractions with the denominators of 15. I can't stress that enough because this is where all students, including myself when I was in your grade, would make a mistake. So we're going to add, this is 5/15 and this is 3/15, right? So those are the ones that we're going to do. We're going to add 5/15 and 3/15 to get how much they ate in all, the total amount. So Miss Amanda, 5/15 plus Miss Amanda, 3/15. The denominators are the same, so you keep the denominator and add the numerators. What's 5 plus 3?
5 plus 3 equals 8.
8/15. So 8/15 is how much pizza Nikel and Leanne both ate. So what answer do we select, Amanda? A, B, C, or D on your paper?
You select D.
Beautiful job, kiddo. D. So this had a lot of steps. You actually had to go back and you had to find the LCM or the LCD. So I just want to kind of draw something here. I want you to see a connection with something. That the LCD and the LCM are ideally the same exact thing. Because when you find the LCD, you're really finding the LCM. Okay, you see how I made the arrow do that? All right, we're almost done.
Yes, one more problem and then the exit ticket.
Yep, we got problem 5, and then the 2 exit tickets, and we're done.
Yes.
All right? All right, we're moving along. In 3, in 2, in 1, I will erase the screen, which is going to be now. By the way, I'm teaching with Lacey in my arm. All right. So page 5, who's reading that page? I'm going to stop the share and pick on somebody because clearly whoever I assigned is not doing it. Munir Mohammed, you're up. Let's go. Unmute yourself. You're reading. Munir Mohammed, unmute yourself now, sir. Thank you. You're going to read problem 5 as soon as I pull it back up, which is now. Go ahead. Take it away. What does it say to do? Munir, let's go. This is your class grade. Okay, Ariana, help him out because clearly he doesn't want to read.
Analyzing relationships. For 2 months, Mel feeds her cat Diet Show brand cat food. Then, for the next 2 months, she feeds her cat Kitty Diet brand cat food. The table shows the cat change in weight over 4 months.
Keep going. What does the chart say?
Brands of diet food and months. Diet Chow month 1, Diet Chow month 2, Kitty Diet month 3, Kitty Diet month 4. Cat's weight change. -8, -18, 3, -19. What brand of cat food resulted in the greatest weight loss for Nell's cat? Explain.
All right, so let's look at this, Ariana. Diet Chow. We want to obviously find out how much weight the cat lost in 2 months on Diet Chow. So what was month 1 weight loss? How much weight did the cat lose?
-8.
And then we're adding it to what? How much was in month 2?
-18.
Okay, now you want to find the difference. So you're going to add them up. What do you get? How much weight did the cat lose? Negative what?
-26.
Pounds were lost. So Neil's cat on Diet Chow in 2 months lost 26 pounds. It must have been a fat cat. Now we're going to go do the other side, and we're going to do the kitty cat diet in pink. So we're going to use purple for that, just so it's a little color-coded. So we're going to call this kitty cat or kitty diet. Same thing, Ariana. Talk to me about month 3 and month 4.
So 3 plus -19.
So 3 pounds were gained plus -19. So how much weight was lost now? Negative what?
-16.
Negative 16 pounds were lost. Now, which brand of cat food had the greatest loss? We got Diet Chow at -26 pounds or 26 pounds. And we got Diet Kitty Diet at 16 pounds.
Diet Chow.
Okay, we already kind of showed why. So let's just write that down. Answer. The Diet Chow cat, the Diet Chow brand of cat food resulted in the greatest weight loss for Nell's cat. Please write all of this down. Now, when you look at question B, we kind of already answered it because it asked you how much weight did Nell's cat lose. We already did that, so I'm just going to add an arrow. You're going to see that this is, we're going to write here, this is letter B. We kind of answered it already. So this, with the arrow, all right, is going to be letter B. So you don't have to do letter B because we did the work and we answered letter B and A, because in order to get A's answer, you have to figure out the weight loss of Diet Chow and the weight loss of Kitty Diet. So we already did it. So you do not have to do B because it's already answered, because then it says, how much weight did it lose on Diet Chow? Clearly it lost 26 pounds because we already said that. It's already there. All right, we're gonna move on. Remember, the class isn't over yet. When we do the exit ticket, we then take a final class picture, and then that's how you earn your credit for today. All right, we're gonna be moving on in 3, in 2, in 1, in 0, and we are now going to erase. Okay, Lacey, I know. You gotta wait a few more minutes for mommy to finish. All right. This page, it says page 7, complete for extra credit after practice problems are done. You're gonna do this alone. I am not doing page 7. So figure that out on your own. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure you can do it. But we are going to go over page 8 real quick. We did these problems yesterday. So, Mariah, unmute. And Mariah, read me number 1, please. Quick.
A submarine is 15 meters below the sea level. It goes up 15 meters, then goes down 40 meters. What is the submarine's new position relative to sea level?
All right. This is pretty self-explanatory. 50 meters below is what kind of integer, Mariah?
Negative.
We go 15 meters up. What kind of integer?
Positive.
Good. And it says 40 meters down. What kind of integer? Good. Very simple. Now, are we going to add or subtract all these numbers up, Mariah, to get the distance? What do you think we're going to do? We're going to add them up, right? We want to find the total distance. Okay, so help me out. I'm just going to write out what we did. I'll stop it, Lacey. Now, Mariah, what's negative 50 plus negative 40, Mariah?
No, 90.
Negative 90. Now I'm adding positive 15. I'm at the negative and I go up 15. What number am I at?
Negative 105.
That's if it was 2 negatives, though. When the signs are different, you keep the higher number and you subtract. So 90 minus 15 is how much?
75.
Negative 75. There we go. So we pick B. Oops. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, as you do that, I want to make a correction on when we get to question 2. The last problem of the day. I'm going to have Anaya do that.
What?
Anaya Bowman.
Yes.
In a moment, I'm going to erase the screen. That way I can pull it up. We're going to do the last problem of today. Then when your exit ticket will be posted at 12:30, I suggest you do it immediately. Because if your work is not submitted, I'm stop putting in the grades at 3:40. So if I don't have your work by then, sorry, that's on you. Okay. All work is due today. There's no exception. Nobody reached out, so I will not grant extensions. I've given plenty of extensions for work. So if you don't turn the work in, that's on you. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. If you haven't turned your work in, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. All right, I'm going to draw a triangle here. And Anaya, can you, wait a minute, hold on a second. I just want to add something. This should be a number 3 here. So Anaya, whenever you're ready, can you please read this problem for us, kiddo?
Okay. A triangle has sides with lengths of 2x minus 7, 5x minus 3, and 2x minus 2. What is the perimeter of the triangle? Hint, you must draw and label the 3 sides of the triangle, and you will have to combine the like terms and use the integers rules.
Okay, so perimeter is what? Do we add or multiply, Anaya? Do you remember? When you find the perimeter, what we got to do, kiddo?
You need to add.
Good, so we're going to add up all the like terms. So give me the like terms here. What are the same variables? What are the like terms? I don't want to do any more than that.
The like term.
So 2x, I'll start you off. 2x plus what?
What? Whoa. Okay. 2x. Wait. Oh. Okay. So 2x plus 5x plus 2x equals 9x.
Beautiful. Okay, now let's do the other part of perimeter. Now we're going to add the other numbers, which are just, now we're going to add the others part, which is the numbers that have negatives, right? So we're going to put in parentheses. We got -2 plus what?
Plus -3 plus -7.
Good. Equals what? Keep the sign.
-12.
What is it? Good. -12.
Yeah.
Excellent. So now the perimeter, if I put this all together as a like term, so the final perimeter, when I add, is now going to be 9x minus 12, which is what answer?
A.
Good girl. Answer A. Excellent, Anaya. A is the answer.
No, it's A.
It is A as an apple. So there you have it. The exit ticket, for number 1 should have been -75, which was B, and number 2, you should have had A with the work shown. So I'm sorry my triangle's a little off. It's not as centered as I would have liked it, but I did try the best. I did try my best, right? So obviously if I was in school, it wouldn't look like that, but I did the best I could do.
What?
Does anyone have any questions about these problems that we completed? Does anyone have any questions about what the expectations are as of Monday and Tuesday, about showing up at 8 o'clock for 2 more days? Now, I want to share something else with you. Now, today at 3 o'clock, there's going to be a Juneteenth workshop for 6th grade. You must attend. It's 3 to 4. It's you're going to find out what that workshop will entail when you come. You need to come. Now, next Wednesday, which is June, let me get my planner out. Hold on. Next Wednesday, which is June, how I remember this stuff as I write it down, right? June 24th, we are going to have a Zoom virtual field day. It's going to be from 1 to 2 p.m. and it's the last one for 6th grade. So this will be the last opportunity that we're all together for teachers and all together with students from 1 to 2. I will be posting the link in Google Classroom for that event. That's going to be on the 24th at 1 to 2 o'clock. A virtual Zoom field day for 6th grade. It's like a town hall, and we're going to be broken up into rooms to do different activities with all your teachers. So Mr. Rez and I have an activity. Ms. Wong and Mr. Lucas have an activity. Miss Corbin and Coach Washington have an activity, and Miss Lugo and Miss Brown have an activity. They're all different activities. They're about 12 to 15 minutes each, so if you're looking about an hour. So please attend that next Wednesday at 1, and also today at 3 o'clock, please attend the event, the workshop. I hope to see you there because we're going to be there. It'd be great to see you all if you're able to attend. And one last reminder, I need all the work submitted to me before 5 o'clock, including paper packets that are outstanding, that you owe, and anything on Google Classroom. Again, there's some work you won't be able to do on Google Classroom because it's been locked out. There's no more responses being accepted because it's been there for months.